Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Gordon from PickDawgz, and thank you for joining me for the MLS playoffs that we have on the schedule. We have the conference semifinals games, which means four games in total over the course of the weekend, guys. And we have some interesting matchups. We have Vancouver versus LAFC. We have Cincinnati against Inter Miami. We have Philadelphia and NYC on the East Coast, and then we have San Diego versus Minnesota as the last game of the weekend in the MLS. And you're getting free picks for me for every single one of those games. We also do have a long form video, of course, up on the PickDawgz YouTube channel for our European slate games. There's a lot of them as well. There will be Sunday games coming, Monday games as well. And let's not forget, it is the Champions League week next week, which means a lot of great football as well. Premium picks have been up on the PickDawgz.com website, or simply click the link in the description of this video. Get on board, get on those long-term passes. Passes now is definitely the time to get on board because we have many great games, many great picks coming up. There's the golden goal consensus. That's the best bets between myself, Kirk, and Jack, the absolute top bets. You can get them by texting the word goal to 443-332-7127, and then you can sign up for that month-long pass. And you're not just getting soccer, you're getting NBA, you're getting NFL from Kirk and Jack as well, which is going to be an absolute banger of a pass for you guys. So if you're interested, just text the word gold to the said number and we'll get you set up with that. Just have in mind, guys, this is designed for the high roller bettors who like to bet at least $500 per single bet and make a lot of money on it. Now, let's get the show on the road, guys. Vancouver versus LAFC. Now, all of these semifinal games are being played as a single leg matchups, which means that there is no reverse fixture and whoever ends up winning this game is advancing to the finals, and the finals are being played in the same way as well. Vancouver has been dominant this season. They've been dominant in the playoffs as well. Uh, they've beaten Dallas 3-0, and they've beaten them 4-2 after a penalty shootout to get a 2-0 win. LAFC has beaten Austin twice, 2-1 at home, 4-1 on the road. And these two teams are quite unfortunate to meet in the semifinals to say instead of the finals because they both deserve to go that far. I, for one, am hoping it's going to be Vancouver who will be advancing, simply because they are the Canadian team that I like to watch, and they're playing very good right now. You have Thomas Muller, who has 8 goals in 9 games since he arrived at Vancouver. Brian White has 16 goals in 21 games, so he's playing a solid football this season. And overall, they are a very good team. On the other side, I mean, you have Son, who scored 10 goals in 12 games. And then you have Denis Bouanga, who's been tearing it up with 26 goals in 33 games this season overall. I mean, this man has been on fire. That's why I say it's quite a shame that these two teams have met in the semifinals instead of the finals of the Western Conference. But what can we do, guys? Vancouver are the favorites, I think, mostly because they are at home and they've actually scoring a lot of goals when playing at home. That's over 2.5 goals on average. While LAFC is scoring less on the road, but they are also conceding a lot on the road. And let's be honest, I just do not see either side keeping a clean sheet in this one, guys. Both teams to score at over 2.5, minus 105, but I am hoping that it's going to be 2-1, 2-1, or maybe 3-1 Vancouver in this game. Next up, we have a matchup on the East Coast. We have Cincinnati hosting Inter Miami. Now, Cincinnati had those black holes over the course of the season. Yes, they are clearly one of the best teams in the MLS with 52 scored goals. However, they are conceding 40 goals this season. They've conceded 19 goals in 17 home games, and that's an average of over one conceded goal. And when you face a team like Inter Miami, the team that scored 81 goals in 34 games, guys. That's a lot of scored goals. Uh, you simply have to be on top of your defense, and that's a hard thing to accomplish against Inter Miami and Messi and all the other players that they have. So my train of thought here is the fact that I don't think Cincinnati has the offensive firepower right now to simply outscore Inter Miami. This is a single leg matchup. Honestly, it could go either way. But like I said, I don't think that Cincinnati has the offensive firepower to outscore Inter Miami. So I'm taking Inter Miami to advance at minus 143. I think it's a bit juiced, but I think that Inter Miami gets a winner out of this one. Whether it's in the 90 minutes or after a penalty shootout, that remains to be seen. But I think Inter Miami advances to the finals of the Eastern Conference. Next up is another matchup in the East Coast, guys. That's a game between Philadelphia and NYC. Now, Philadelphia, without doubt, is probably the best home team in the league. Um, they finished the regular season, at the top spot with 66 points on that East Coast. 57 scored goals, 35 conceded. But when playing at home, they scored 36 goals and conceded only 15, which is less than a goal on average. Well, then on the other side, you have NYC, who's been doing a very good job in the playoffs. They had to go through three games against Charlotte. They beat them twice on the road, which is telling me that they're a very, very solid team on the road as of late. However, there was that international break in between, and we don't know how this team is going to react. They have a few injuries, yes, and they have been very inconsistent on the road. That is the problem when you have to go play against one of the best home teams in the league. So I don't know. I feel like Philadelphia is going to get the job done in this one. With all due respect to NYC, they are deservedly here. There's no doubt about it, but I think Philly is getting the job done. So I'm taking Philadelphia on the money line at minus 114. That means that I need them to win in the 90 minutes. So overtime is not included. This the price for that actually is could be acceptable, let's be honest. So it is minus 222 for Philadelphia to advance. But yeah, I like them to win in the 90 minutes. And the last game of this round of the playoffs, guys, is on the West Coast. San Diego and Minnesota are facing off. And I somehow think that San Diego was hoping they will be playing on the road because they have been doing an outstanding job on the road. They're still pretty heavy favorites in this one at home, minus 159. And they have scored a lot of goals. This season, 64 goals, which is 8 goals more than Minnesota scored. But like I said, San Diego's been scoring a lot more goals on the road than they have been at home. They have been more solid defensively at home. But then again, you have Minnesota, who's been doing a very good job on the road as well. Not consistently, but they had those blitzes where they were absolutely outstanding. And they're coming into this game with a healthier squad. In a I'm not gonna say a slightly better form because they had to go through three games against Seattle, same as San Diego against Portland. Two of those games went to the penalty shootout for Minnesota. They've lost 4-2 on the road to Seattle. But I mean, I am heavily leaning towards San Diego. I have to be honest because Minnesota on the road as of late hasn't been great. But when you look at the head-to-head results from these two teams in the regular season, San Diego beat Minnesota 4-2 on the road, and then Minnesota has beaten San Diego 3-1 on the road. So there's a case to be made for either of these two teams here, but I decided to take goals instead. Both teams to score an over 2.5, minus 102. I just can't see either side keeping a clean sheet in this one. That's it for this MLS video, guys. Thank you for joining me here. Good luck with all of your bets. Check out the rest of the free picks. Leave us a comment, of course. Get on those premium picks, and I'll see you soon.